Hello world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to RoboThought Zero to Hero series C coding in Arduino Mega. Guys, we are on lesson number 33. Arduino C looping an array. So how do you loop an array? In the previous two lessons I showed you different types of how to declare an array and what is an array, right? So we can also use arrays inside the loop. For each element of an array, the loop counter acts as an index value or an index element for that particular array when you declare. Now let me show you with a code, and it's easy to understand what I'm trying to explain. Alright guys, so let's get started. So this is my IDE. So let's say constant int. Alright, I'm taking a constant value, and the size of array, like this, size of array equals to 5 semicolon. So basically here the constant variable indicates the size of an array, right? So that's how it is. Then int b, the integer value b, in a square bracket, size of array, like this, size of array, square bracket, equals to, in a curly bracket, say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, n number, how many ever you want you can put it, guys. Alright, and semicolon. Now these 5 values initialized for 5 different elements of an array, right? I have 5 values, 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50, right? So these 5 values are initialized for the 5 elements of an array which we declared as a constant integer at the beginning, right? Now say integer int sum equals to 0. Okay, and now let's say void setup. I am setting up my void setup function. Inside that a curly bracket. Inside a curly bracket I am going to say serial dot begin with 9600 baud rate. Okay, then I will come down to the loop function, which is void loop, close the function, and then open the curly bracket. Now we need to put a sum of the array b, right? Now how do we do that? Inside the loop, let's say for int I is equal to say 0. Alright, I equal to 0 semicolon, and then I is your less than size of array. Now what is the size of array? It is 5. The constant integer you had already declared it as 5, right? And now here we are creating an object of an integer is equal to 0. Now I is less than size of array, like this, and then we will say I plus plus as an increment, and it has to be in a closed bracket again. And the indentation, as soon as you come below the for loop, there has to be indentation. You need to press a tab button and then come below for, say sum plus equals to b, and then a square bracket which is your array, and array is what? That is your I. Let me just scroll it up, I. Alright, and close the square bracket. And then here basically the sum equal to sum plus b, right? The total sum plus you are adding the b, which is your array, right? Now what we need to sum b, and you are accessing that array as a I. Now let's come out of that loop, press backspace, serial dot print, and what you can print in a single code, say sum of total elements of an array, right? And then close the quote and close the bracket and then a semicolon, right? And then the serial dot print, we can print what? Print the sum, right? So this will basically print the sum of all the elements of array which you declared initially. So that is how this particular program works. Now this will basically keep repeating again and again inside the loop, right? This is what is called looping an array means. Now I can execute this in the terminal and show, but it's pretty simple, guys. It's very easy for you to understand. You just need to download the program and then open the terminal. You can see the arrays, each and every arrays you listed in the beginning is going to loop in through, and you can declare those values again. So this is how looping an array works. Alright guys, I hope you understand. Do give me a thumbs up and a like, and leave a comment below if you don't understand. I will try to explain to you again. Until then, see you, bye bye. I'll get back to you soon with another video. Goodbye until then.